Welcome to the Color of Fragrance, and I am Vonnie EC. And today, we're going to do a first impression on a fragrance that I've been waiting to get my hands on for a while. And of course, this is a sample, a decant, but the fragrance that I'm going to sample today is Reflection Man 45. And I've been hearing a lot about this fragrance because I definitely have the original Reflection Man by Amouage, and I think it's a great fragrance. Reflection Man by Amouage is more of a light floral fragrance. I think it's a type of fragrance that you will wear between the spring, summertime, anywhere where the weather is nice. It's one of those type of fragrance, but it's a fresher floral type of fragrance, man. Yeah, fresh and floral. So I got the package right here. I already opened it up. I didn't open up the box yet, to smell it. I want to make sure I do that live with y'all. So here we go. That's the decant right there. So Reflection Man 45 Extrait. So yeah, man, I've been hearing about it. I hear great things about it. And the way that people describe it, I'm like, you know what, man, I got to check this out for myself. I got to see for myself. Do I need this? Let's see. So here we go. And I don't know why I got this, just like my little habit, man. I always do this, man. Like when I spray a fragrance on my arm, I wave my arm away from me and then I slowly bring it up. Reflection Man 45. So I definitely smell traces of the original DNA, but this is definitely not nowhere near as light as the first one, as the original. This is more heavy, more darker. It seemed like it got more of an earthy tone in it, but definitely more masculine. I think the original Reflection Man, I think that can be unisex too. I definitely think women can get away with wearing that, even though I think it's more of a masculine. It leans more to the masculine side. Women can definitely get away with wearing the original Reflection Man because it's more of a floral fragrance. But with this one, this is dark. Interesting. Let's look at the notes. But like I say, I get the floral, but it's not as bright as the floral aspect is in the original. But like I say, it's something earthy in here. So before I even look at the notes, let me see if I can detect and try to guess a couple notes. So we definitely know there's some florals in here. I know it's something woody at the base. I think it's patchouli in here. I think patchouli gotta be in here. Oud, maybe some oud. Not saying that it's a oud that stick out, but maybe. But it's definitely something earthy, and I'm willing to bet that patchouli is one of the notes in here that make it earthy. I'm willing to bet that it's vetiver in here too. So let's see. It's pretty interesting. Section 45, man. Top notes: lavender, juniper berries, cardamom, clary sage, benzoin, pink pepper. Middle notes: iris, jasmine, neroli, angelica, tonka bean, vanilla. Base notes: olibanum, cedar, sandalwood, vetiver, patchouli, myrrh, opopanax. Okay, I'm getting all right. I'm getting better with this. My thing is, if I can pick out 3 notes, I feel good about that. Now this got a lot of notes in it. Now I don't see, what did I say? Oud. Now I don't see no oud up in here. But I said vetiver. I said patchouli. Yeah. As far as the florals, I didn't try to guess the florals. It could be, you know what I'm saying? But it has lavender, juniper berries, clary sage. The middle notes, it seems like the middle notes is where a lot of the florals is based at. So the iris, the jasmine, the neroli, angelica. I don't know what that smells like. Tonka bean, vanilla. So I can see the cardamom. I can see the benzoin. I can see the pink pepper because it's a spice. It's a spiciness to it too. The woodiness, yeah. Olibanum. The olibanum, I think that would probably be more like a resinous type of vibe to it. But the cedar, the sandalwood, the vetiver, and the patchouli, I can see. I definitely can see all those. So, this is, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not necessarily making me jump out of my seat like, ooh, I gotta have that. It's not making me jump. I have to take my time with this. You know what I'm saying? I gotta take my time with this. It smells good though. I don't know, I gotta wear it out. But it smells good. You know what? The more I'm smelling it, the more I'm starting to envision a scene to where you can wear this set. I'm starting to envision clothes that you would wear. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm a person that believes that you can wear any type of fragrance, anytime. You know, it really, you know what I'm saying? But if you one of those people who look at your fragrance collection as a fragrance wardrobe, and you want to wear things for certain times and things of that nature, you want to get artful and strategic. You know what I'm saying? I think just off the top of my head, I keep seeing my pea coat. You know, I got a gray pea coat. You know, so I keep seeing my gray pea coat as I smell this on a grown man type of vibe, on a more casual / formal type of vibe. That's why I'm seeing this at. You know, dress shoes clacking on the concrete. You know what I mean? I definitely see a more casual setting. You know, not necessarily in street clothes, but I mean, you can. It all depends. You know, it all depends on you, man. You know, that's the whole point. The fragrances, you supposed to wear the fragrance, not the fragrance wear you. So, you know, take that as you will. But just popping off in my head for some reason, I keep thinking like cashmere, you know, a pea coat, cashmere sweater, just something casual. You know what I'm saying? When you want to be cool and, you know. So I'm a rest on this. And this is the first fragrance. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna just go ahead and spray it on me because I just hopped out the shower, as a matter of fact. So I'm gonna go ahead and wear this, man, for the day. And just let it speak to me. Now maybe I'm spraying too much because this is supposed to be highly oil concentrated. That's why it's Reflection 45. Reflection Man 45. I don't know if the 45 is the percentage of the oil concentration. I'm not sure, but I know that this is an extrait, and the extrait is supposed to mean that it has a higher concentration of oil in it. So hold on, let me get my wrist too. Let me get my wrist real quick. Let me get my wrist real quick. So I'm just gonna go. This is what I'm wearing for the day. And I'm gonna see what it do. But you know what? This, as I'm smelling this, yeah. It's definitely grown man. Definitely for a mature crowd. I think 35 and up. I can't really see a young man, you know what I'm saying, somebody in their 20s. I mean, you never know what people like. But I'm just going through the experience, you know, of my life, and then looking back and seeing what younger people at different age ranges like. And a lot of younger people like more synthetic, louder projecting, sweeter type of fragrances. You know what I mean? Like, I think a lot more younger people love Reflection Man, the original, because it's more sweeter, more floral. It pop out. It's a very pleasant, mass appealing fragrance. This is a little bit more richer, darker, deeper. And like I said, the 3 notes that I guessed off top, what I say? Vetiver, patchouli. I didn't say lavender. I just knew I just said it had the floral effect. I didn't know which florals, but I knew it had a mixture of floral notes, but definitely got a nice darker. Yeah. I can see this. But I'm being completely honest. It's like I say, some fragrances, it take time for them to grab you. You know, some fragrances you can smell right off the top and just instantly know. You know, it instantly put that tingle. You know what I'm saying? Give you that tingle, like, ooh, yeah. But this one, I'm just being honest. It's not making me jump out of my seat, but I'm respecting it though. This is definitely to be respected for sure. You definitely have to respect this fragrance. Would I buy a whole bottle? I don't know, man. Like I say, I'm just gonna chill with this through the day, see how it go, and you know, that's been my new thing, getting these decants, and you know, live with the decant. If I run, by the time I run out the decant, if I don't, you know, by that time I should know if I want a bottle or not. But I could definitely see this being fit into the wardrobe, man, because the original Reflection Man, it's a very nice fragrance. But this is a nice spin on that fragrance DNA. So like I said, this is definitely more masculine, darker, richer, and I just see it being worn in more formal, casual settings, so to speak. I ain't even, did I spray that? No. Yeah, for sure. Man, this is interesting, man. I like it. I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna rest with it. So that's my first impression of Reflection Man 45 X Straight. So that's how I feel about it. You know, I guess I try to I gave you my honest impression, and I'm just gonna rest with it, and we'll see what it do in the future. Till then, appreciate you for stopping by. Color of Fragrance, Vonnie EC. Till the next time.